That's my tent, y'all. Y'all see that? So if you look at my tent, right across from it, a red car. Right across from it is a red car. Right here, you can't see it. He hid behind the shit because they knew I was going to record shit. Hold up. You see that? It's a red truck right there. My tent is like directly right there, right? And then there's a homeless man, right? And he's like literally right next to my shit, and he has like a little play gun. And he's just shooting a target, a random homeless man with a target and a gun, shooting it while a red car is right across, and then there's an airplane flying too. That's called conditioning stimulus. They're reinforcing the stimuli. I don't really, I'm not finna incriminate the damn colors of the rainbow in my head, and that triggers them because that means I'm not taking their science serious, right? So this is how they reinforce the stimulus. I'm going to get a person to come eerily close to your tent, shoot little targets. I'm not taking it serious, but I do look and realize at the science. I do realize the psychology and the manipulation of the situation. Although I'm not fearful of it, I still am aware of the manipulation, and I want to enlighten y'all on that. My tent's right here. It's right there. My tent's right there. And so what that is conditioned stimulus. I wasn't giving the car any reaction, I guess, and he wanted me to care about it. So if you want to reinforce something, put it right in front of them, right? Because that's perceptual. Anything that's right in front of you, right behind you, or diagonally, and sitting there and observing triggers your fight or flight and anxiety mode. Scientists know that. So they put their stuff, they're playing music, they're about to get loud because I'm about to explain what's going on. There's a red truck right in front of my tent door. That's so when I open it, it's the first thing I see. And then when I get out my tent, somebody's outside of my tent shooting a toy gun, right? Right when I said shooting a toy gun, a truck drove by right when I said shooting. That's to reinforce, to provoke me with the fear, to reinforce that fear. So somebody's like shooting a toy gun right when I come out, right? And I see the red car. I'm gonna associate that with that fear, with the conditioned stimulus, plus the constant provocation of fearful words, which reinforces that fight or flight, that anxiety, that paranoia, which then can make schizophrenic. Something just fell, a little tree branch just fell right when I said that. Hold up, let's go over there. Let's go over there. A tree branch, see, right when I said that, fear, paranoia, right? Right when I said that, they have nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is technology that can make things move without actually being there, because it looks at the tiny organisms to be able to make those so that little tree branch just fell right when I said that. I kid you not, right after I said that, this tree branch just fell. And then the airplane came right after it. So if they do things like that, it's technology. There's technology that can make trees and winds move without being there because of how strong the concentration of a wave is or something. I don't know how that tech works. It's called nanotech. And it's not out yet because they don't want it to be out, so that when they make trees for fall and stuff like that, we'll be freaked out. We'll be scared like, oh my gosh, that's magic. That's voodoo. That's magic. No, it's nanotech. That's technology. It's technology that now can do things that you could never imagine. There's technology that can do things that you would never fucking imagine, which I'm not aware of it because I don't really know the technology like that. I'm just a victim of the tech. I'm not a tech genius, so I don't know what the fucking tech is. But they're able to make things drop out of nowhere. Or bottles. If you have a bottle of water around you and it's empty, if you have an empty bottle of water around you, they know how to concentrate the air around that bottled water in some kind of way to make it crackle and crickle. So they know how to do things with their tech, so that, you know, if you're making things happen with your technology around me, making things fall spontaneously and do things, I'm going to go to a doctor and go, oh my gosh, things are falling. And they're just falling in sync with what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, this bitch crazy. Schizophrenic paranoia. So if you have technology that can do things, that makes me complain about things that look like other things, that's how they manipulate you. So yeah, as you can see, truck right, you can't see it because he hid perfectly against behind trees because they knew I was gonna record. But a truck right there, right from right here, right across from my tent, and a person coming out with a play gun, a homeless man. I say play gun, gun. Notice every time I say a word like gun, death, or something like that, notice they make a loud sound. Why are they doing that? To provoke me while I'm talking about a threatening word, so that I find these things threatening. They reinforce that fear. They reinforce that paranoia. So yeah, that's the stimulus that I done woke up today. I changed my environment. They didn't like that. And because I change my environment, they have to provoke me with constant fear to let me know I want you to stay in this place. While they then turn around and try and gaslight you into thinking you desperate to stay. But yeah, bye y'all.